I used to skip some gym sessions because I didn't think I had enough time. No, I've got my GCSEs to do. No, I've got this homework to do. Now I upload 9 YouTube videos a week. I go to college, I've got college essays to do. I have a part-time job. I go to bed at 8:30 every single day. I've got to sign different forms so that I can go away to Camp America this year. I've got to still finish D of E, Duke of Edinburgh Award. I've got to finish all of this. I've got so much to do, and yet I still always find time for the gym. And that's because I want you to listen to this very, very carefully. A lack of time is just a lack of priorities. If you truly, truly wanted to get big, if you wanted to get jacked, if you actually finally wanted to stop being this like skinny little kid in high school, you will make the time. You will make the time. It is no one else's fault but yours why you are not in the gym. You could just work out at home. I'll get onto this in a minute, but it's not necessarily your fault that you can't go to the gym at this time, or you can't go then, or you can't go after school, whatever. Maybe you have a club or you have to do homework. It might not be your fault, but it's your responsibility to do it. If you actually want to get to this goal, then you've got to do it. No one else is going to make you. You're the one who has to do it. So this is what I started doing when I first started the gym. Straight after school, I would put my clothes in my bag before I went to school. I would put my gym clothes in my bag, and I'd take a Rice Krispie Squares bar. I wouldn't recommend this because it's full of sugar and full of crap. Don't eat them. But that's what I used to do for my pre-workout. And when I get to the gym, I'd go to the gym straight after school. So as soon as I'd finish my lessons, as soon as I'd finish like English class or something, 5th period, I would go straight on into the gym. And that's what all my mates did. So yeah, I'm like surrounded by all my mates. And it was good because it was a fun, nice little community and everything. I went into the changing rooms. I took my clothes out of my bag, put them on. I'd have my Rice Krispies Squares bar, and then I'd go and hit the workout. Now that is what I'd recommend to everyone, rather than like going home straight after school and then coming back to the gym. You know, maybe you have like a shower before you go, you got to change your clothes, then you got to eat, then you got to, you know, pack your bag, whatever. That's a lot of effort. And I find that if I don't go straight away, then if I get back home, I'll think, can I be bothered to go to the gym? So just going straight away is what I would recommend. Obviously, this depends on how close your gym is. My gym is connected to my school, so it's kind of perfect, right? So that is what I'd recommend. But if you can't do that, then what I'd say is just make a schedule of when you're going to go. This is the schedule this is literally today's schedule that I'm following right now. Look, this is the video that I'm recording right now. And I just say at the exact same time, say, for example, where is it? Gym, 3 o'clock. I always go to the gym at 3 o'clock. I would just say, write it down and make sure you go at that exact time. Just like a timetable in school. You know, you have like maths first at, first period, 8:40 a.m. And then you have like English at, 11 a.m. or something like that. Imagine in school if you didn't have a timetable. No one would go to any classes. They'd be like, can I be bothered? Nah. And they'd probably just go to an easier class, like they go to PE or something instead of science or whatever, depending on how nerdy you are. And it's the same for the gym. If you don't write it down, you have a schedule and say, I am going at this time regardless. You've got it on paper, you've got it on your computer, you can see it right there on your computer. If you don't have that written down, then you probably won't go. Because I know that my easier lesson for me is just scrolling on YouTube or playing a video game or something, right? I don't do that anymore, but when I used to, that is what I'd do. I'd come home and play like Call of Duty instead, right? So if you don't say, I am going to the gym straight after school at this time, or I'm going to get back home, then I'm going to take the bus or whatever to the gym, or walk to the gym, and I'm going to get that done at 3:30 p.m. So I get home from school, I pack my bag, and then by 3:30, no matter what, I've got to be out the door and I've got to be going. If you can get out the door, you're done. You don't need to do anything else. You just need to get out of the door. Once you're out the door, you're basically at the gym, right? Because you're not going to turn back. So it's just that first initial phase where you have to push through. And this is me where during the school holidays. So this is after school had finished. Like, I'm not at school anymore. I'm in college. But once school had finished, I would go at 7 a.m. every single day. Right? So I didn't even think about it. Once you've done it for so long, it just becomes routine. You think, right, okay, I'm going to go to the gym, and then what else am I going to have to do after that? I don't even think about going to it. I'm just like, right, I'm going at this time regardless. Like, this is just the time I always go. What do you mean? It's just like brushing my teeth in the morning. You know what I mean? You just always go. So if you write it down on a plan like this, then you will go. I don't know why. Just once you've written it down, it just works. You just go. And if you really don't have time, then why don't you just go for a shorter session? Like this is me, I did a 50-minute session. Sometimes I do a 45-minute session, depending on what I've got to get done. Sometimes I've got to get back to do work. I've got to get back to do something, and I just don't have the time to spend in the gym. So just do a shorter session. You know, even like I didn't even hit legs. You know, I missed out legs because I had done some sprints and my legs were hurting, but I hadn't done shoulders, so I did shoulders only, right? So it's better than doing nothing. Doing something is better than nothing. Doing 1 rep is better than 0 reps. And same here, just work out at home. This is me when I first started like the L-sit. I started trying to, you know, I tried to get into calisthenics, and this is me doing an L-sit, right? Nice. But just, but just do some push-ups in your room. Right, if you don't have, say you've got 20 minutes when you get back home from school, and obviously you can't get to the gym, do a full workout and get back in 20 minutes, just do 20 minutes worth of press-ups and burpees and, I don't know, squats or something. Just do something. Don't be a wimp and wuss out and say, nah, I can't get to the gym, so I'm not going to work out. Just do a workout. You can do a workout wherever you are. You can do it in class if you want to. You know, sure you get shouted at, but you can still do a workout. You know what I mean? In fact, even my mate had those, you know, those, even those little like hand gripper things to do your forearms. I don't know if you've ever seen them. He had them in lesson, and he'd do like 30 reps every time the teacher was speaking or something. You know what I mean? So that's how dedicated you can get. You can literally do a workout in class. That's it. How insane is that? So it's absolutely up to you to make the time. And if you want to invest even more time into yourself, then I have a school community of like-minded guys, a private community where people can talk about this, help you out, say, oh no, I can't get to the gym because of this or that, and we can help you. You can also get a strategy, a one-on-one strategy session where I can literally give you a personalized plan. So for example, say you can't get to the gym because of this reason, or you can't get to the gym because of this reason, and you can't work out at home because of this, or you don't have the right equipment, whatever. Then I will literally sit down in front of you and say, this is how you can fix it. This is how you can do it. And also I've got a full step-by-step muscle building guide, an entire course which like explains everything that you'd ever need to know, so you don't even have to think about it. In there we've got like custom meal plans, custom workouts, you know, you literally just download them, you don't even have to think about it. Everything is laid out in front of you. All you have to do is make the jump. So if you're interested in that, click the first link in the description. I will see you over there. Good night.